One of the biggest fears people have about scuba diving is sharks. Sharks are everywhere. If you've seen my videos, if there's salt, there are sharks. But are they really this bad as we see in movies? Are they actually something we need to worry about when we dive? Let's find out. First off, let's clear something up. Sharks are not the mindless killing machines Hollywood makes them out to be. In reality, shark attacks on scuba divers are extremely rare. Yes, they are on top of the chain and they are predators, but most sharks don't see humans as food and they usually don't bother divers at all. So why do some sharks still attack people? Well, there are a few key reasons. Usually it's a mistaken identity. This is more common with surfers and swimmers at the surface rather than sharks, because sharks tend to feed at the surface rather than in the depth. And they mistake people for a seal or a fish or a turtle, something else than human. The second reason is that the attacks are provoked. If a diver harasses a shark or gets too close, tries to touch it, the shark might react defensively. It's still an animal, it's still gonna defend himself. Another problem is actually spearfishing. If you're spearfishing, the smell of blood and struggling of the fish can attract the sharks. They of course look for an easy meal, and the fish you just caught is an easy meal for them. Now, what about scuba divers specifically? The good news is that sharks are usually curious but not aggressive towards divers or humans in general. In fact, many experienced divers actively seek out sharks for incredible dives and underwater encounters. But that said, here are some tips that you can implement to avoid any unwanted shark interaction. First, stay calm. I know it sounds basic, but do that. Sharks can sense panic, so they don't splash around or make sudden movements, so sharks won't be attracted to the situation. Avoid murky waters. Sharks rely on sight, and low visibility can make them more cautious or unpredictable, and you also won't see them coming to look around, of course, so you won't be able to react as you would in a normal environment. Then this trick is really important and underestimated. Don't wear shiny jewelry. It can look like fish scales and attract unnecessary attention. So if you can choose, don't dive with shiny stuff or white gear. It is also not a problem, and yellow that has been seen as a problem for many years actually turns out sharks cannot even see that, so it's not really a problem if you just have white fins, but if you can, try to avoid it. Of course, respect their space. If you see a shark, if they want, they will come to you. No need for you to go to them or chase them or try to touch them. Just observe them from a respectful distance. Most of the time, sharks will either ignore you or swim away. If one seems interested, stay calm, make eye contact. This is really important. Always look at them. Don't behave like a prey, as one of my guides said, and slowly back away. Sharks prefer easy meals, and a confident, relaxed diver is not on their menu, so don't worry about that. Most importantly, don't feed the sharks. I know that some divers tend to feed the sharks to attract them. If you do that, it's true, they don't want to eat the diver, they want to eat the fish, but they're big animals. They could mistakenly attack you or sneak on your head like it happened some years ago, or bite your hand by mistake. Don't feed them. So you shouldn't be afraid of sharks while scuba diving. Seeing a shark is actually a crazy experience, and I hope you will all have the chance to live this at least once in your life. But if you follow these basic tricks and dive with someone that knows the waters, knows the sharks, someone local, you really won't have any problem. Did you ever had a shark encounter? Let me know in the comments, and I can wait to read your experiences.